Hey, this is Taylor here at Truck World RBA. Today I'm going to take some time and look at this 2022 Ram 5500 crew cab, four-wheel drive, Cummins powered truck. Has an 11-foot Knapheide service body on it, a stellar 7621 crane, hydraulic outriggers, hydraulic air compressor, and a 3-section product tank. The entire bed was just sandblasted and repainted. It shows like new. Obviously we have a little snow here today. The bed's a little wet, but the paint finish on it is basically new. New bedliner applied to the rear bumper inside the bed. So I know it's covered in snow, but that was all just done. So there's not a whole lot to point out there. The goal of these videos, as always, is to show you all the cosmetic imperfections, basically show you everything about the truck before you come to look at it in person. If you need any additional photos, videos, or information, feel free to call or text anytime. 804-716-8487. My goal is for expectations and reality to meet, so I'll try to be as detailed as possible, but if there's anything I miss or that you'd like more info or pictures on, feel free to let me know. Again, it's a 2022 model truck, has just under 60,000 miles on it. Crew cab, four-wheel drive, zero rust in the frame. Service bed is nice and dry as well. All the bin floors are solid. Bed floor is solid. We'll look inside all the bins here in a minute. First half of the video I'm going to go through, we'll look at the cab of the truck, the exterior of the bed, inside of all the bins. Second half of the video I'll do a start, do a video of the engine, as well as do a drive and a demonstration on the crane and the compressor. Power locks, power windows, and cruise control. The interior will be cleaned up a little bit, obviously, before sale. Just again, with this weather, it's been real muddy and mucky. 59,374 on the miles. It's push button start. One key for the truck, one key for the bed as well. I do have more keys if need be. Steering wheel controls, factory exhaust brake, electronic four-wheel drive. Does have the factory stellar remote. The interior is clean, free of any rips or tears, free of any major wear. The headliner as well is pretty clean. A couple dirt marks on there that we can probably get out. But again, truck's only, I guess, 3 years old at this point, so pretty solid all the way around. There's some kind of dirt and debris on the door. A little bit of glue right here we have to get off, but no scratches, dents, or dings on the door. Nothing on the fender. Front bumper has a small scratch right here and a couple rock chips along the front there. The grille is in good shape. There's no rock chips along the front edge of the hood. Sometimes just the hood edge will get kind of chipped up. There's nothing going on there. Couple more rock chips kind of all along the front bumper. Nothing major, but just common area for rock chipping and whatnot. Passenger fender is also clean, free of any scratches or dings. The steer tires are new. We just put those on. Factory running boards on both sides. They're in good shape underneath the snow here. Vinyl seats, rubber floors, easy cleanup, standard work truck trim. Safety cones underneath the rear seats. Again, this bed was just fully sandblasted and repainted. New bed liner applied to the bin fronts, so you won't have to worry about paint chips and whatnot like you get in those. This hinge has a little bit of damage on it, just where it got dented in right there. The door works perfectly fine, but that's just something to point out. So the front compartment here is your tall torch compartment. So typically this would have bottle racks and hold your torches. In this configuration, the way it's set up, it It has a full floor-to-ceiling set of C-Tech drawers. This hinge just needs adjustment here so it holds that door open like so. A really nice set of C-Tech drawers. They all slide as they should. Pretty clean. They all have the mats in them as well. And again, it's a full floor-to-ceiling set, so tons of organization in that compartment. Obviously, you could probably can't relocate that because it is in the taller compartment, but you could put your torch bottles somewhere else or mount them in the bed of the truck if you so desired. This is your passenger 2 compartment here. You have your wheel chocks in the bottom, and then 2 shelves as well as some leftover dividers there. All the plumbing for the product tank and all of its associated reels comes through this compartment and goes right through here. So all the holes that were made in the bed are kind of located right in this spot. If you ever wanted to move those or relocate those, it's kind of nice that it's all kind of in one spot. Bed floor, nice and dry. No rust anywhere on the cross members or in the bed floor. Very clean bed all the way around. This wheel well compartment here is where all your product reels are. So you have your transfer here. And your reels there. Master air shutoff here. These are all air powered. So the pumps on the product tanks are run off the compressor, and then obviously you can dispense with those dispensers there on that. Coming over here to the crane compartment. I believe this is an acetylene reel up here up top. Then you have your air hose reel down at the bottom. You have your outrigger controls for hydraulic extension, hydraulic up and down. Only the crane side is hydraulic extension. The non-crane side is fixed, it does not extend. You have your regulator here. Shot of the load chart. So it's a Stellar 7621, 7,500 pound lifting capacity, 21 foot 2-stage hydraulic extension. This bed does have the master slide lock system as well. So if you push this in, you can lock this entire side at once. Same thing on the other side. Some bed lighting as well. You have a vise, tow hitch receiver, and steps on the rear work bumper. See if I can, yeah, there we go, I can get this open. So this is your workbench rear bumper here. Good storage there for pry bars, long tool storage and whatnot. Now all the latches are keyed the same way. We do have the keys for the service body. All the doors close, latch, lock, and seal as they should. Again, we won't be able to see much inside the bed, but just know that that is new bed liner just applied to the bumper, the face of the bumper, underneath the tailgate, the outriggers, basically everything that needed it. Coming along to the driver's side, we have the air tank mounted up top behind the compressor. That's a Boss BA440 hydraulic air compressor. Runs as it should. We'll operate the compressor later on in the video. Another compartment with 2 sets of shelves in here. Come on here, let's look up underneath. Drive tires are not new, but they still have plenty of tread depth remaining. Kind of a road tread on those, not real aggressive. But I will say those tires are worn in well. It rides nicely. It doesn't wander or kind of search for the road like some will when they have brand new tires on them. Nothing in this compartment here. This one's just wide open. This is your driver wheel well compartment. In terms of rust, again, there's not really any in the bed. Just a little surface oxidation here on the lip of the compartment. It's really just here where this lip gets scratched and the paint wears off of it. There's nothing inside of any of the compartments or in any of the corners. It's just kind of right there on that edge. Your D1 and D2 compartments. D2 has 2 more sets of shelves. One more thing to note on this bed, you have these interior tabs like most beds do. So you can relocate these shelves, move them up or down as need be. This door does appear as though the, what am I looking for? The bracket at some point pulled off and was re-welded. Another common thing on these beds, these inner brackets do seem to pull off and just need to get reattached. This is another hinge that we probably have to adjust here just so it holds open, so you can actually pull these drawers all the way out. So full set of American Eagle twist lock drawers. These slide really nicely. I mean, they're quiet, they slide smoothly, you don't have to fight them to get them open. These drawers take a beating, and sometimes they need a lot of lubrication, or the ball bearings are all gone. These are in good shape. Again, the compressor is a Boss BA440 hydraulic air compressor. While I'm here, let me jump back up in the bed. Again, you have a 3-section product tank here. You have your grease bucket up front. It is labeled here, although I don't think I'm going to get over to the other ones, but that's the product tank right there. So that's about it for the cosmetic portion of this demo video. What I'm going to do now is hop in the truck, start it up, take it for a quick spin, and then we'll demo all the equipment on it. I like to do a cold start on these. It's not as important when they're this new, but this one is not cold. It is warmed up. I had to defrost everything to even do this today. Let's look at the vehicle info. Let's see. Oh, I need to go over here. 2475 total hours, 1126 idle, and 1349 drive. So the hours make a decent bit of sense with the miles that are on it. Really not bad hours wise at all. Probably not going to go as fast as I usually do down this cul-de-sac. It's just a little sloppy out, but you can at least get the picture. Let me put this remote down. Obviously, it's a 6.7 Cummins, Aisin automatic transmission. Tracks straight down the road, plenty of power, even not trying to gun it. The truck's just been fully serviced, Virginia State Safety inspected. Anything it needed done, we did to it. Didn't need a whole lot being as new as it is, but obviously oil change, fuel filters. I think we did some brake work, those 2 new steer tires. But again, didn't need anything too crazy there. The rear cam, as you can see, is not hooked up or operational. This is all I buy and sell. If you're looking for something similar, slightly different, bigger truck, smaller cab, whatever it is, if it has a crane on it, that's what I do. So you can always call or text 804-716-8487 if you're watching this video. You like this truck, you want to know if I have others like it or something different, just give me a shout. Even if you don't see what you're looking for on my website, I have trucks come in pretty much every day. I always have something else we're working on. So let me know what you're looking for, and it's possible I have it in the works. Again, if it has a crane on it, it's something I do. Tell you what, the cab is nice and warm, feels good. One good thing, I know defrost works very well on this truck. It's a good thing about hot weather and snow. Hot weather, you find out real quick which trucks need AC work. Snow, you find out real quick which trucks don't have defrost work. With the parking brake set, aux 4 turns your PTO on, aux 1 sends power to the bed. This bed does not have any interior compartment lighting. You do have some exterior lighting. You have 1 floodlight here on the crane side, 2 LED work lights, on the back of the truck, as well as one more floodlight, same style as on the other side, on the driver's side. Again, the outriggers are hydraulic. Crane side extends, non-crane side does not. They're operated off this lever in this compartment here. So with your outriggers fully extended, turn the remote on, just twist out the e-stop here. Well, it's already twisted out. Press any function that'll start it transmitting there. It is fully proportional, so the trigger controls how fast the crane goes. So you're going to select the function and then you pull the trigger. And that will determine the speed of the crane. Get a little bit of the ice off on it. Tell you what, something kind of cool about a service truck in snow. All the icicles hanging off the crane. So again, speed's controlled off the trigger. You can ease it, like I'm going to show you right here. Just barely inch it up or inch it down, or you can run it full speed. All the functions are pretty smooth, not a whole lot of slop in the crane. I'm going to unshackle this pulley block and then I'll run it all the way out. Going to winch it down a little bit so I can extend it out. Extremely smooth operation on the crane all the way around, really. I'll have to look. I think I can bump the truck idle up a little bit as well if you wanted more speed out of the crane. The way it's going right now, it's about as quick as you probably want it, but I do think off the cruise control inside the cab, I can probably bump the idle up as well. But again, the speed it's at now is about right. This cylinder was just repacked as well, so there's brand new seals in it. Obviously no leaks in the cylinder. Locking cable's in good shape. Winch is nice and quiet. Pretty quick too. Pretty much zero slop in the rotation. Going full speed, I stop. It basically stops right where you stop it. Again, the crane overall super tight, not a lot of slop in any of the functions. Operates really well. I'm going to shackle this hook, then we'll take a look at the compressor. The compressor is run off the accessory function on the remote. Pull down on that right there. Compressor comes on. That's your air release valve right there, obviously. That was on. What I'll probably do is replace this regulator. It's just real hard to see the gauge on it. So we'll probably just put a new air regulator on here. Then to turn the compressor off, I don't know where I set that remote down. Come back right here. Remote timed out. That'll shut the compressor off as well. The start-stop function for the truck is not wired up on this remote. Just something to note. Also with the idle up, that compressor should build air a little bit quicker. Anyway, it's a 2022 Ram 5500, just under 60,000 miles. Has an 11-foot Knapheide service body, a Stellar 7621 crane, 4-wheel drive, Cummins diesel, Aisin automatic. Really nice truck all the way around. If you do have any questions, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. Again, this is all I buy and sell. If you're looking for something similar, feel free to give me a shout. We have plenty of other makes, models, chassis sizes available. Always have more coming in. So thanks again for watching this video and have a great day.